I would take that and be like, ah, what a nice day. Oh.
Now, Chugs in MASTER1801 with the run back. I believe we already saw this game.
We did. This is another run back.
3, 2,
So
1, go!
yeah, figured something out in personal matchup, but Chugs is a veteran of his crown. So I'm sure he's gonna have something in store. That Master, oh wow, doesn't do the same. But Master,
Yeah, Master,
white there.
yeah, very good opening from him there. And I love Chugs with the awareness that if he was to finish that F tilt, it would be so minus on shield. Keeping that pressure, you know, not letting that second hit rip and shift into a jab instead. Keeping up that shield pressure. Very nice.
I like Master doesn't really know what to do in that situation. After coming out. Most likely anticipating the finishing of the F tilt. But speaking of finishing, Master finishes his play with that first stock. About 2% on his own.
Yeah, this is looking like a very great position for Master here. You know, he can just kind of play this slow, wait out a lot of Hero's disadvantage options here.
He already almost lost it.
Yeah, you know, Hero, in positions like these, it's very hard for Hero to pull the it creates a lot of windows unless you already have buffs. Yeah, that
Psycho coming out.
Psycho up not quite enough to find that stop.
Barely missing that back air from the up B Master.
Yeah, Chugs so familiar with that spacing.
Now until up air, he stocks to 1 in less than a minute and a half. Master on an absolute tear. Feels like he's really playing this matchup close to perfectly.
Yeah, Master just really crazy showing the Hero. Really making Jordan sweat here. That up air, even with the buff, not quite gonna do it.
Really see up air kill spark from Hero. There we go. The up air is finally gonna do it. He's got another whole stock before he's even.
Yeah, that back air pressuring that jump away straight to that up air, just as Master wanted. And wow, trying to catch that roll in, not quite on the spacing, but
you can tell Mauricio's really feeling his
he is trying to go to game 2.
Let's move on.
You lost the game, little guy. You lost.
Be able to get that rapid jab out, and already Chugs at 110%. The F tilt.
And yeah, the Accelerato actually causing that kill spark there, but not actually going to kill.
Does he become lighter?
He does become lighter in Accelerato.
Here's one of those characters that I actually have very little experience against. I haven't even owned the character. But speaking of things that are being owned right now, you know. Go ahead.
Each battle a chance to grow.
First game for Master. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, you know, the start of the game, you know, seemed pretty back and forth, but Master, you know, finding that lead and doing a very great job.
As soon as he got that first stock, it felt like he was just in control of the whole game. Does Chugs have a response now?
Chugs victorious for his adaptation. Sure, this will be an interesting set no matter what.
Another bit of a slugfest.
Yeah, these two are scrappers for sure.
Master as well, one of the more aggressive Byleths out there. He can go off stage. You know, just keep, instead of just ledge trapping, he goes in airs, he goes and tries that shit.
Yeah, sharking with that up air to cover his own landing.
Good grief, let him breathe.
And just getting so much damage on the board, you know, but finding all of these fantastic confirms out of up here. And just so ready to react.
Wow, he positioned himself perfectly to react to like most spots on the stage, and he's able to fill in with that forward air. Good stuff from Master, but things could change right here. Nice air dodge to avoid. I think that was Kaboom from Chugs.
But you know, all these buffs on the board, Chugs making this first stock a little dicey here. But Master, you know, playing safe, finding his bread and butters just over and over and over again. You know, sending Chugs, and that buff is back off the board, you know. Not a great position for Chugs here.
Master able to avoid the follow-up from the Accelerato air. And beautiful movement utilizing that reverse on the neutral B to get that up air. He's still being pushed back. And he's going to lose that stock.
Yeah.
Not going to be able to go up 2 stocks to 1, but it's still a pretty healthy lead all things considered. Again, there's that unsour spottable back air from Master. I'm very impressed with his percentage of hitting that today. Makes it look like it has to.
Wow, wait. Mixing up with the timing on that arrow, you know, he does that turnaround so often to make it more ambiguous as to when it's going to come out. And also just so great on the timing of shield canceling it and jump canceling that shield.
Yep. Able to really utilize mix for a character that doesn't really have a lot of, you know, movement mix potential. So slow but sluggish. Not the best.
Yeah, a character, you know, definitely depends on tech skill more than anything else, not really their movement per se.
Right, well, things are looking a bit better for Chugs now. Finally
Chugs,
taking a percentage lead in this set.
Finding a great position. And, you know, Chugs really hasn't had bounce on the board at all. You know, actually opting against it there for the snooze, I can understand. Could have closed at the stop.
Is he going to live to red zone? Not able to with that back air.
Stuffing out that bear with that crackle. It's not crackle. It's Zapple. Something like that. I think it's Zap, yeah.
Okay, that was a very clutch performance from Chugs, able to win that after it felt like Master was in control most of the game. As soon as he lost that second stock, though, he just kind of looked a little lost. And Chugs is back on top. Does he take this momentum into the next game, though?
You know, maybe Master shouldn't have been so quick to cause that game 2 to come up. Hopefully, you know, both these players are really keeping up the pressure, keeping up the pace of the game very quick. Maybe slowing down the neutral from Master might be the key here. I'm not quite sure.
Feels like they've been playing pretty fast-paced, and it's been working for Master, but once it came down to those last bits of that first game, or that second game.
Yeah, it seems that Master is actually playing a little more shield heavy here.
Slowing it down, and he goes for a raw down air.
All right, Maurice. I know what he is.
I know what you are.
And wow, actually converting off of that neutral type of the weak hit sniper. Just great familiarity with her character there. Very scary with the fraggle.
Down throw, not going to be able to get a follow-up, but
allowing for buffs. He's got 2 buffs on the board. Very scary. Terrible position.
Wonderful spacing and pulling back in just at the last second. He played the aerial from Chugs. Now he has Chugs at the ledge. Not going to be able to get that patented.
The first weak hit back air I've ever seen.
It must have someone must have like messed with the console.
Yeah, someone's having this.
I need to check the notes.
I think the Nintendo Ninjas doing some shenanigans on this set right now.
That was like the exact same spot as in that second game that he got that forward air, and it was the same way in this
crazy spot. And you know that we're up to. He still found that up B either way. Woo. Very scary position, but that left forward air is going to kill across the entire stage.
Hero is just such a polarizing character. He'll eat shit and then, oh wait, I lost my stock for that. Because he just has so many ways to vary his output that Chugs is so good at levying, so good at making sure that he has the exact optimal setup to take those early stocks.
Wow.
Goes for it right there.
What a bold. Fuck that. I would have rolled away. I would have been so scared.
But Master shows no finger. And he's not dead though. He's dead
Keeping up the pressure. Oh yeah. Yeah, that well, what's the other called? The uppy 3 down there, keeping up the pressure. And Flame Slash actually covering ledge all the way at the roll distance. And wow, Chugs just with these sequences, so much pressure, knowing exactly when Master's going to shield. And if he got a crit, that shield definitely broke.
I don't blame him for going for that at all, but I do. Wait, the mid?
Wow, Chugs nearly SD'ing there, but you know, a bit of an accident.
Master got the sour spot on the back air, but he followed up with the sweet spot on the forward. Doesn't matter. It doesn't count as far as I'm concerned. All right, that one.
Well, I think that was an intentional because I think
he probably wanted the dash.
Like, yeah, the dash attack combos with like the closest hit.
Every mistake Master makes is
every time. This goes for every player.
Especially
Yeah, no, it's all calculated risk. If it looks like I'm making a misplay, that's just what I want you to think.
it was a calculated risk. I was just bad at it.
Your Honor, I just messed up my trigonometry.
Right, we got a bit of a nail biter here though with this last stock. Not gonna be able to get that down tilt. Chugs pushing Master into the corner and buffing up.
Wow, 2 buffs with that fair is easily going to close it out. Chugs now up in this set, 2-1.
So clean, so smooth in that first game, but it really feels like Chugs woken up kind of similar to this. And I want to say, they're both, like you said, very adaptive players, and we're seeing that come out in spades against Master here. He goes to potentially knock him out of the bracket after being knocked to lose himself.
Yeah, it's a very scary position for both players. I'm sure neither of them wants to live here. Just that there's just I like the back throw mix-up, but Chugs being ready for it. And hit that buff flame slash doing so much damage. Wow, just so much damage.
Not the start Master was looking for. Have to burn a little air dodge. We're gonna make it back.
Yeah, one more hit from these double buffs. We'll do it.
That was great. That was great awareness from Chugs. We knew Master would have enough time to Master just go straight into up tilt.
Just both of these carries. They get one advantage state, 60%.
That's all.
In one hit, mind you.
A huge lead as far as I'm concerned from Master from Chugs. Is Master going to answer?
Chugs opting to throw off stage and use moments when he gets the grab, just so he can get these extra buffs, which can't blame him.
Bit of desperation.
Homie style? Interesting decision there, but I'm not quite entirely sure.
I'm just going to pretend that Master hit the down air and spiked.
Wow, I can't believe he teleported straight to center stage right there. Just really impressive movement from Master. You know, unprecedented stuff. I've never seen a Byleth move like this, really.
That's the top. That's the difference.
Yeah, that's a top level diff.
Huge advantage here from Chugs. Going to be able to get that forward air and clean out the stock. You see another homie stock.
In a very strong position here from Chugs. But, you know, Master forcing Chugs into that position, but Zoom always...
Positioned perfectly, but he's doing the arrow, so he's not able to recover in time and punish the Zoom. Unfortunate for Master, but he has Chugs on the side, on the ledge once again.
They are swinging for the fences, the both of them.
May have wanted it last time. I don't know, because he held that for quite a while. Up there, not going to kill.
Yeah, not quite.
Gets one more, though. Gonna be able to get it.
Looking for that sweet spot bear. It's patented sweet spot bear. And opting for the crackle instead of but
coming out, not going to connect. Master
yeah,
Chugs out of it, but the only 7 on the line for Master. This is still very doable. We could see a game 5.
No. Kaboom, you can't DI, and Sizzle, you can't.
That was fun.
That was, yeah, that just seems so impossible to get through for Byleth. Just such a slow-moving character with such insanely fast-moving projectiles.